Hi guys, you're back for another episode of Spider Monkey Eats. Today I'm going to show you guys what I do with my salmon. Okay, this is an every week meal prep thing for me. I love salmon for lunch, just to switch it up from my chicken that I do have at night and just egg whites, okay? Seems very simple, but you can make this taste really good. So you can go for wild, farm raised. I know, there's definitely benefits to wild, but it's what you're gonna actually enjoy and like eating. Okay, so I'm going to show you, I just will spray one of the sides with a light olive oil because I want the skin to get really crispy. This does have skin on the underside, which I'll show you guys. But if you're not, too worried about calories, or you want to up the calories a little bit in a way that you're not going to notice a lot, you can actually coat this full piece of salmon with some olive oil, okay? But there is going to be a lot of calories if you do that. So in order for me to limit some of the calories, and there is a lot of oil naturally in salmon, we're just going to spray it super light with some. So first thing I'm going to do is we're going to season this flesh side, and then I'm going to end up finishing it in the oven with skin side up so that it gets nice and crispy. Okay, so skin is the best part of the salmon for me, especially if it is nice and crispy. Really flavorful, because we're going to season that as well. So basic pepper. I'm going to show you the difference. This is dill weed that was dried right here. I have it hanging up in my kitchen. But just took it down. I'll just break off a few pieces and literally crinkle it right on top. But if you get some in the store, this is fine, but the flavor difference is absurd. So if you can get super fresh dill or dry it yourself, it's going to taste significantly better. But I'll show you guys, I'll sprinkle some of this on top as well, because if that's all you have, it'll be just a lighter background note. I have some onion and garlic powder, which I love to put kind of on everything. This is just some dill weed that has just been already broken off and put into this little container, and then I have some sea salt right here. Okay, so first thing we'll do is just do some fresh ground black pepper. I'm a big fan, of seasoning every bite, so just a little bit. Again, I'm not going to put any extra oil on this side because nothing has to stick or get crispy. I'm going to sprinkle some sea salt. Yes, any seafood has natural salt, but it's going to make the flavors taste a lot better. And again, if you're eating something and you're trying to be healthy, you want to actually enjoy it. So I have some garlic powder. So just a nice even sprinkle. These are two separate pieces of salmon here. Nice even sprinkle. We're going to go back to that. And then I have some onion powder. Same deal. Nice even sprinkle. Then I will use some of my store-bought dill weed, okay, simply organic, just because it has that nice dark green color. You can just give it a little sprinkle, but I always finish if I have the fresh stuff. That is exactly what I want, because that's where the flavor. I wish you guys could smell how good this smells that's in here. And even when I break it off of what was just dried. So I literally, dill, if you've never had it with seafood, it's amazing. Definitely a game changer. So I want some on every bite. Go to the other side. I have the oven preheated to 350. So we're going to bake it, and then we're going to finish it with light broil. That's where the spray will come into play, because I want it to get a little bit crispy, but I just don't want to add additional calories that aren't necessarily needed. Okay, so I'll move that a little bit. I have a makeshift, I just put tin foil and then I put up the edges just so when there is fat after cooking, it doesn't come off the side. So let me fix this side. Alright. So now I'm going to put this side down. And we'll make our skin nice and seasoned. Okay, it's not going to stick because the salmon is literally full of fat. That's why I don't need to add extra oil, but it tastes absolutely delicious if you do. Alright, So, same deal. We're gonna go with some, before that, we're gonna do the light spray, and then same deal, all these seasonings. So, light spray, again, just because I want it to get crispy, but don't want to overdo it with extra calories. So, some fresh ground black pepper, a little bit on every bite, don't have to go too crazy. But you want that skin nice and seasoned. We'll do some of our sea salt. Oh, this tastes amazing on the skin when it's nice and crispy. So definitely want to get a little bit of salt. Our garlic powder. Again, just nice, light and even. If you guys don't like onion or garlic powder too much, again, these are just things that I like that taste good. And it's so simple. It really is just as simple as adding a little bit of seasoning and make something that might have been boring to you or not taste as good. Good. So we use our Simply Organic, a little bit of that dill, just to give it even the nice look. A little bit of flavor, but again, I know from not having my real dry dill that the flavor is not at all even the same. So I always want to add the fresh good stuff if I have it on hand. All right. So we're gonna put this in the oven for 12 minutes. Keep an eye on it. And then we're gonna put the low broil on. Then we're really gonna keep an eye on it because you don't want the skin, if you walk away for too long, the skin will bubble up, it'll get burnt. You don't want that. You just want the nice crisp and to keep an eye on it to know when to pull it out. Okay, so we'll start. Again, I make sure my edges are up so that if it does have some excess oil, it's not doing its own thing. So we'll go into the oven for 12 minutes to start. I'm gonna show you guys, we're gonna still leave these in, but you can see, you know, it's cooking through pretty well. I'm gonna throw the broiler on low. I'm gonna leave the door slightly cracked so I can keep an eye on it. Do not walk away. So low broil, and you know, I'll put it 3 minutes, between 3 to 5 minutes, but stand by, don't start doing something else. You wanna see it get nice and crispy, but you don't want it to, you know, get super black, start smoking, bubble up. You want it just crispy. Okay, so keep an eye, stand by. So we did the 12 minutes at 350, then had the broiler on for about 5 minutes. Again, keep an eye on it. It's on low broil, not high, okay, because then your time's gonna change a little bit. So, nice crispy skin, okay, super crispy. This is what I do for meal prep. I'm not going to have this whole piece. What I do is I'll let it cool, put it in a Tupperware, and I will literally cut little sections, or you can cut them ahead of time. But I weigh them out. I have my between 3 and 4 ounces. And that is what I have for lunch almost every day of the week. Okay, salmon is great, really good, full of healthy fats that you want in your diet. Gonna help your joints out, improve so many different things. So if you guys have never even tried salmon, you definitely want to try it out. Try this way of cooking it, okay? Skin side up, get nice and crispy. If you guys have any questions, leave me a comment. If you guys like this, maybe it's something you'll try. Give me a thumbs up, and if you guys never want to miss an episode of Spider Monkey Eats, definitely subscribe to our channel, Ultimate MMA Plus. See you guys next time.